here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Just the start of the day. And we might be making a pit stop too for the Percy Jackson and the Olympians on DisneyPlus. In its 7th episode this week, going to be concluding the next. Props, costumes, and more on display at One Man's Dream in the corridor. But that was my simple plan. But as I've been walking in, was given the lowdown from Tiffany. She's been on the app discovering what Disney means without the reservation system.
Right.
Opens you up to a lot.
Well, it's a confusing situation because you don't really know like what days. You have to go online and type in your stuff to find out what days are available, which is only I think 4 or 5 that you don't need a reservation for this month. But that means that you can get, like people have been talking about, a virtual queue for Tron or Guardians. Either one you pick. So we were planning to come to Hollywood Studios. I thought, well, that's closer to EPCOT, so I went with the Guardians. And
told you, an addict of the Guardians.
And then, so we can go over and do it. I did check to see if, it was possible to get a Tron as well, just to see like what they're doing. And so it wouldn't allow that since we already had one virtual queue. So I feel like I covered all the bases.
But amazing.
This is what it looks like for January when you're making a park reservation. And the ones that have a circle are days you don't need a reservation. So I think 2 things. That means the parks are less busy at that time, I'm assuming. And then the second thing is you literally click on it and it says no reservation required.
Wow, the birds are just going crazy. And what would be Hollywood without birds, right? Little Hitchcock in the air.
Oh.
They're everywhere.
Now you're making me think of the Great Movie Ride.
There, right? Just used to be right over there.
You can't really replace that either with any rides here.
Right?
Oh, look, Chippendale.
Wow. Behind a bush. And sporting a very large acorn, I must say. Oh, little hide and seek. Little hide and seek.
I can still see you, Dale. What are you doing up there?
Are these counting to 10?
I can still see you. Even if you go down, I can still see you. Dale.
And Chip is hiding the nut over here. Oh, and freshening up. Getting fresh.
Oh.
And I don't really feel like it was always that way. Like, I feel like it's been like the last 5 years that Chip and Dale like have been ambassadors in every park. Like, I love them. They're great. They're always here too. So,
yeah.
Long time photo spot at Frontierland as well, which is changing. Some people rumoring even the name and existence of it. Say it isn't so, but maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Life is getting crazy.
26th, the last day for our Country Bears. We'll be there.
No, it's not the last day. It's a refurbishment, so they're not like going away early.
Of course, but the classic.
Some people are worried about that. That's not what.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be like IP filled, like musical numbers and a lot of things like that. It's gonna be great. I mean, I even want a little bit of that for Small World, like they have over in Asia, little IP and Small World. She's not for it because she still believes 100% in One Man's Dream. That's where we're heading right now to see that Percy Jackson. Obviously, it's not hard to see in our content that Disney history has been a big part of it, with this day in Disney and this week in Disney.
Yeah.
These are hollowed halls.
once again, in just about 5 minutes, we're going to be showing a sneak preview and behind-the-scenes footage of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Thank you.
Okay, you got the book here and the MythoMagic game in tin, complete with dice and cards. That is so marketable. You got Riptide up there and the pen, which has unique brass stylings on it. But most of all, you got Zeus's bolt here. Fantastic. There's been several incarnations of Percy Jackson's. The most recent is on DisneyPlus. It's in its 7th episode, as you mentioned earlier. I have taken in a little bit of it. I really enjoyed it. It's cast very well. A young teen cast, but even the young version of Percy, whenever he's dealing with some of the realizations and visions and stuff like that, is cast really, really well. I mean, I think that kid's a star. But
I know absolutely nothing about it, actually. So
which is just fun.
Will be to see
the invitation.
I'm interested.
Well, I'll tell you, you're really gonna like Percy's mother and their interactions, and how she raised him and stuff like that. And some of their dialogue really, 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 theological in the first episode, and compelling that they would present a script like that, but really good. I would say go check it out.
Just looking at the costumes, I was interested in Medusa, the take on it, where she has this hat and it's covering her face.
Right.
I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I won't spoil that.
Drew me into finding out more about it, but we'll see.
Full dice and card game. Something that we've enjoyed through the years.
Absolutely. What I find interesting too, I don't know if it's just today, but it's not a super kind of day, but there's a lot of people here to see this.
Yeah.
So it seems really, really popular, and that's a big sign. Yeah.
And I overheard some conversations and stuff, and it was oh, the kids are watching this.
I think in reading it too, and even it was so cute. There was a group of people, a family here, and the mom was taking a picture of all the kids, and she was like, "Your teacher is gonna love this." So I think it was really cute.
For sure.
Our doors do not stay open for long and do close automatically. So if you're interested in seeing these, make your way down to our theater meeting.
So what'd you think? I mean, I kind of knew what I was going into.
Huh?
I kind of knew what I was going into a little bit. What'd you think? Were you enticed?
Yeah, I was.
No.
I mean, I don't know. I think if Miles wants to watch it, or if you're wanting to watch it with me, I would watch it. But I think wouldn't necessarily run out and go watch it exclusively.
Okay. Yeah.
Just because, I think it's the age.
Fair enough.
Probably.
All about the hero's quest, for sure. And I love, what do you think about that half-blood concept? I think that's so interesting, how in the Potterverse it's kind of a look down upon weaker thing, and in this universe it's demigods, so it's unbelievable. So I love that balance and that dichotomy there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting. Yeah, it is super downplayed in Harry Potter. I do think it's good to see it be a positive concept.
Yeah.
But interesting.
Yeah,
we'll
for
see.
sure.
I think I just need to see more of it. There was a lot of behind the scenes with this.
Right. With the author and high-tech stuff. I mean, ILM is doing some stuff with it, with 3D Muslim rooms that immerse the actors right in the environment. And I'll tell you, I think that it shows. It does make all of these, it's cast very well. It makes all these kids look like stars, or that, let them be stars. You'll see. I'm not just
No, I agree. I think the technology is very interesting. For sure.
Really, really good.
It definitely come a lot farther from what is the Christmas
Daisy creeping up on you. Oh my God.
Daisy.
Hello. Love you too.
Love you.
Wouldn't be a day without you. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my goodness, you're so gorgeous.
Oh, look at that. Striking the pose always. It's your world. There you go.
Thank you.
Bye. Unbelievable. There we go.
Yes.
Umbrella in hand.
Well, I love how he's carrying the umbrella for her.
Absolutely.
It starts to pour.
Yeah.
She's got a
a little pale.
She does, she does. She's gonna do some watering. She knows that flowering garden's coming up. But like back there, they had like on display the game with cards and with dice, and it makes me think. I mean, I have to tell a story too. Like I work in the tabletop gaming industry,
Right.
and that includes tabletop gaming such as Dungeons and Dragons, but also Magic the Gathering. And when Tiffany and I were first together,
Yes.
we played Magic the Gathering like crazy.
Yeah.
And we say
In the
that
early 90s,
Yeah.
that was our entertainment.
yeah, we started right before Ice Age for anyone
Yeah.
who has reference there. But we really attribute a lot of the strength of our relationship to those early gaming sessions. We invented new versions and ways to play like on
Yeah, but we did get that rule book out.
oh my goodness, we would have
used it a lot.
throwdown rule
Yeah.
debates, even like invent new ways to play the game just so we
Yeah.
didn't have to argue over rules. Because there wasn't a lot of reference for it and no internet other than like, you know, CompuServe and AOL, but like limited forums and stuff like that.
But
So,
I beat you a lot.
Oh.
With the psychic venom.
oh, she's a blue deck
If you
girl.
know the old school magic.
Yeah, she will just lay those venoms on you and just, you'll just cry the whole time.
Psychic venom was unstoppable.
That's right. Yeah. Magic the Gathering. We're changing so much now, like a lot of IP being introduced into it, and Doctor Who amongst it. So, Doctor
I
Who.
remember you would get really irritated. You would always be like, you have to tap. You have to tap if you're done. And I'd be like, you're done.
It is a rule. It is a rule. But a lot of IP crossovers happening in Magic the Gathering right now. Doctor Who, one of them, and Doctor Who on DisneyPlus.
Yeah.
Just incredible to have Russell T Davies back and have Disney reaching out so hard. It sounds like there's going to be spin-off shows, maybe movies, like everything of the Marvel universe happening for Doctor Who. I'm not going to like make this video about Doctor Who, but we have a history with Doctor Who. Like, I mean, a VHS history. Like, we love it. So thanks Disney for getting behind Doctor Who. We love it. Thanks for supporting our Time Lord. Well, the birds continue to be about, screeching
I know, like, what
in the
is that
canopies.
about? Do you guys know what that's about? Why there's so many? Like, it's an abnormal amount.
Yeah. I think they love the popcorn, but it is a migration. But as mentioned, Guardians of the Galaxy across the way,
Yes.
and a Skyliner trip from Heights. Let's get over there while there's still
We
ground.
should go and see if the France line for the festival is shorter today.
Right.
We wanted to try stuff in France.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna head in
we should
over
do
the
that.
weekend as well. So a couple
Yeah.
of things in our opening day video, a couple of things coming up like from around the World Showcase, some treats and eats. And on the weekend, we'll bring a couple of more. So we'll round out the World Showcase.
No, we have to be careful with this festival because it goes so fast.
So fast, you gotta like make ground, you can't like delay. So, yeah, heading over
Skyliner, we haven't done
Right?
that in a little bit.
a little bit. Let's get to such great heights. What were those cozy things I saw you looking at?
They're like sweaters.
Yeah. They're like, they're so much like sweaters, they are sweaters. Beautiful. Wow, I love that technique. What fun production. And Bambi. Wow.
And Dumbo.
Dumbo hiding back there. How can you hide those ears? Apparently behind Bambi.
These are 59.
59. Definitely worth the dime. So beautiful. And are they hooded?
Yes.
Wow. Can you imagine feeling that hood on your ears? There we go. You gotta pick at least one.
No.
Oh, Valentine's Day approaching. Are you working out your attire? Valentine's Day is always... I think we probably should just get him.
I mean, is this a medium? It's
Quite large for a medium. Okay, good enough. I can't get you to buy anything right now. I guess we're gonna eat a lot on the World Showcase, but those Valentine's shirts, an essential purchase ASAP. Where do you think we're gonna go this year?
Oh, I don't know. It's kind of, well, I have ideas.
As do I. As do I. All right, let's get over there. The Skyliner was down for rain, but that's okay. Just gets us over for a little bit of refreshment at Club Cool and Cosmic Rewind.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Safety tip 18. There we go. Thank you, Scott.
Yes, sir. Hey there.
When stepping high or stepping low, safely is the way to go. Here we go. Tips from cast member Scott. That is pretty cool. Look at Tiffany. I got a safety tip from cast member Scott.
Safety with the soda.
Yes.
You need that.
You know, it is slippery in there. It's not just cool. So, stay safe out there.
Sticky.
You know, sticky is kind of safe. You know, kind of keeps you tacky. Not that I need more of that. Yeah. Stay safe. So I already told him the Skyliner was down for rain.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
okay.
Yep. When you can't hit the sky, hit the stars. And I know you got no problem.
No.
Gotta get that fixed.
Oh, I'm so happy to ride Guardians.
Macaroon in space. Look at that macaroon in space. Hey, France Pavilion. France Pavilion, we found your macaroon over here. Floating in space. That is definitely a macaroon. A celestial macaroon.
Isn't that nowhere? That's nowhere, isn't it?
No, it's right there. A celestial macaroon.
You know what I mean?
Yes, the planet nowhere. I'm just playing. It does look like a macaroon though. Or am I just hungry for World Showcase treats? Yes, double. Okay, there's proof. That's what we walked in under. The giant cosmic macaroon. And we are still here. I'm trying to get Tiffany to leave because, I mean, the lightning lane line is going outside and they're going to prioritize that.
I was being very entertained.
Yeah. Great content. It is. Oh my gosh, we were just saved. Okay. Well, we get to dance in space after all.
Yeah, look at it.
Everyone's standing up to dance.
The lightning lane is empty.
Dance in space. That's what it is for me. That's what I'm saying. Cosmic Rewind is dancing in space. That's how I felt from it. Opening morning.
It's awesome roller coaster with music.
That is true too. That's what it is for everybody.
Well, some people don't like it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you heard? Oh, you mean physically? Yes. Biologically, like it disagrees with them. I understand. I'm sorry. That building is really kind of shaped like a little Buddha. Look at that, Tiffany. The one on the other side of the bridge, it's like shaped like a little Buddha. What it was made for, in our opinion. I was like hiding behind the other wall. And then I kept coming. I knew it. Everybody loves to scare me. Oh, but we wait forever and ever and ever for that song. We never get it. We got it, Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world. But let's go rule the world showcase with some treats. We were waiting forever.
Yeah,
It was the most we ever waited for Cosmic Rewind. But
it was worth it.
that's okay, we deserve it. Good evening, Mr. Duck. I just wanted to say, look at Journey to Imagination. I mean, the pillars of lights and reflections all the way up to it, but look at it in this twilight. Sometimes it's just about the views. Constant sights. Will there be any chalk on this walk? The other day it hadn't been out yet, and it's raining right now.
I mean, it has been.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna have to come back in
pretty
again.
nice and well lit. So
to really get. This has been the rainiest time in Florida since we lived here.
yeah, for sure.
At this time of year.
Yeah.
Usually it's just
And
August, September-ish.
yeah.
And it's clear skies.
And unseasonably cool. No. Oh dear, it's there. It for surely is. Wow. It's like Minnie's getting a little pop art there. Getting washed away.
She
Little
kind of looks like
deconstructionist.
she's crying.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's so neat. We have to meet this artist because that's how I spell my middle name.
There you go. Fantastic. The rain almost adds to this one. There we go. Girl with the pearl earring. Oh, McDuck there. Looking fantastic. Look at that. Just doing money angels in that vault. Love
Is it
it.
supposed to be like that, or is it? Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's time to start giving some of our money to McDuck there. With this beef Wellington everyone's raging about. No? We're gonna wait for it. I'm certainly hungry enough for it. So we're passing through England here, through the UK pavilion, and we overheard someone being very excited about the Garden Rocks stage schedule dropping. I don't know when it has dropped. It seemed to him like it was pretty recent. And they did add a new act, Modern English, of like I Melt With You fame. So pretty exciting, I think, there. Definitely one of the shows we'll be at. A great addition. So appropriate for the World Showcase. Welcome, Modern English. I thought you might appreciate some dates on that. March 15th and 16th. So put it down. You're gonna melt with Modern English. So March 15th and 16th, Tiffany, are you gonna melt with me?
I have to look at those dates on our calendar.
That is unacceptable.
Well,
it sounds very, you may be right.
Yeah.
Are we out of town?
Maybe.
That may be a disaster that will melt my heart. Oh my goodness. Together there on one tray, how beautiful. I didn't know they were served together like that. Awesome. I wanted both of them too. Like, I wanted both of the salmon dishes.
Conveniently put it together in a duo.
Yes, on a single foam platter. No.
It's not foam. It's
Okay, paper. Paper.
recycled.
I apologize.
Oh, no. I just want to clear it.
Yes. No. There you go. All right. Well, it's beautiful to film them and to take pictures of them for Instagram, but it's best to eat them.
Yeah.
Voila. Well, the phyllo dough salmon and spinach is awesome. Like, the spinach and salmon are really well paired together and like balance each other out really well. The phyllo is light, a little crispy, you know, just as it should be. Probably a little more puffed than, like, say a baklava or something like that, but there's no sugar and stuff in it. Very nice. I love it. Recommend it. Wow. What is the other one?
It's a salmon aspect.
Wow. It is wonderful, man. It's so cool. It's like cold, like temperature-wise, so cool when it hits your palate. And like minty. I think there's mint in there.
It's dough.
I mean, of course, I do recognize that. Thank you, Tiffany. Definitely the winner for so far for me. I just can't believe how it hits your palate. But it wasn't enough, so Tiffany's headed over to get some food. I think I'm getting like a ham and cheese croissant or sandwich over there, and she'll be bringing it over. I'm gonna take the last bite. Oh, and waters. Oh, that is beautiful.
I got half a baguette.
Good idea. Good idea. And golden butters. Awesome. A little focaccia. Or she'll tell me what it is. But look at the BLT. Looking awesome. What is that?
It's Gruyere with tomato and olives.
I love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I wasn't going to review something non-seasonal that you can get any day. But why not? It's so good. It is so good. It's so warm, so soft. The cheese just presses like everything. I mean, I am very, very hungry, but oh, it could not be better. Thank you, friends.
Oh, we were looking at the other table. And they do have the big soda cups here. I've noticed, not just here.
Hot tip.
Yeah, it's also like, I think it's in all the pavilions here.
Really? They're giant.
Like the big cups they used to have. So.
Yeah. Big cups.
Yeah.
Old school. Oof, getting pretty chilly. But you haven't told us what you thought about your food.
Okay, so I really did like the salmon with the puff pastry, basically. It was good, and the spinach. It was nice. The salmon with the salmon mousse with the aspic and the dough. That was such an experience. It was really fun. Like, definitely worth trying. It's just different. I know they have the brie, cheese bread thing, which I've noticed a lot of people are getting. I'm sure it's good. Maybe we'll try it. But these were just really unique, and I think it's worth getting the duo. It's so fun.
Yeah, they complement each other very well.
And then
always.
What I've noticed people do, and many of you probably already know this, but if you're coming here and you're just like so hungry, you can go in there and get a baguette. Like, we got a half baguette that you saw earlier. You get a full baguette for $3.95, and they're generous with the butter and everything. So I've noticed a lot of people come and get just a baguette, and it's a nice,
very satiating,
they
very
make them
filling.
every day.
Don't go hungry at EPCOT. Get a baguette.
No, it's just an iconic moment.
Yeah.
When he goes in.
You know better than me.
And original music that celebrates the magic that happens when our voices sound together.
That's crazy. I've seen some interesting conspiracies, like about Thomas Kincade, and I don't know if they're true. I mean, I'm just calling conspiracies because I don't know if they are true. But I heard a story that whenever he was in art school, that he sealed some sort of documents, like claiming that he was, or with his plan to become like the greatest pop artist. And I mean, it seems really ironic, but he certainly is like extraordinarily popular.
Like manifestation thing that he wrote down, or?
Oh, I see what you're doing there.
I'm just trying
Write it down. Write it down.
Oh, look at the sky. It's like purple. It's like pigment.
That is strange.
Look at it. It is pretty purple.
There she is. Our final destination. We love to close out the night with Spaceship Earth.
Which is awesome. The reason I love it is because it's the largest freestanding geodesic dome.
Of course.
Last time I checked. I don't know. There might be one out there.
Yeah. Always think about it. And like crazy, like it
all the other geodesic domes are like the bottom part is attached to the ground,
Right, they're not a full standing.
And here in Florida with hurricanes and stuff, it's still such impressive architecture.
So true, so true. And like, we're lucky that it's with us right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it would either be just have reopened or getting ready to reopen or closed right now had it gone into its refurbishment schedule.
Yeah.
So we love to ride it though, and we love that it is exactly the way it is. Oh, an evening pass by kind of makes it vivid. Quite a lot of progress for 1 week, if not completed. Are they gonna pull it down tomorrow and start a new one? I think it's possible. I have to say, of all the things that like opened in the 5 months that we were away, the new architecture, the new sculptures, the new installations by the Walt, they're the one most of all that I wished I had been able to cover. So grateful for them. I just love this rusted bench concept. Look at it at night. I mean, these textures are so unique to Disney. Not even in Galaxy's Edge, because of the way they light them so warm. The rusted bench. I mean, is it supposed to be the bench that Walt sat at while taking his daughters to amusement parks? Dreaming of this. A staple of EPCOT since my childhood. Lights and walkways. Well, it's not lit up down there, but this is a great view of the pillar. So the reason I love it is because it's like the flower of life down there. It's sacred geometry. For like years, on one of my social profiles over EPCOT, I've had the flower of life. And now, it's on the ground. I've always imagined it could be that way. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's totally out of the Golden Book. Thanks everyone for enjoying that little show and tell read along. It was important to me. I'm glad that everybody that did enjoy it enjoyed it. Glad we get back to form here and take in Spaceship Earth at the end. Hope you enjoyed the Treats Around the World showcase. We'll bring you more this weekend, and we'll get back to Hollywood because this one didn't get to ride Tower.
We're not going to Hollywood.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. But we might close out.
It's just too cold. And we're not just warm enough. Again.
Well, it'll be over soon.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, thank you.
Never forget Buckminster Fuller.
All right, let's take in the show. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.
A dream come true, just one spark in me and you.